Yes, that's right, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV. And yes, that's right, one of the best bits about catamaran sailing has got to be trapezing. Standing on the side of the boat, feeling like you're flying across the water is one hell of a sensation, especially when you're flying a hull. But before we can go trapezing, we're going to need a trapeze harness. Yes, I've just received from Forward Whip a brand new trapeze harness. Very nice, lots of support. But with trapezing does come an added element of risk. The hook that comes as standard from Forward Whip, very nice, padded, very comfortable, but the hook is fixed. Now, what we want to make it safer, a quick release trapeze hook, where if we pull on here, the hook just comes out, and if we've got stuck on anything, we are then not stuck anymore. Okay, so what the major concern is when you capsize, or if you capsize. If you go sliding down the boat on your front, so if this was the side which was up in the air and you go sliding down the boat, then what could happen is if this is the front of your trapeze harness, it could get hooked into the trampoline lacing, it could get hooked into the ropes, it could get hooked in to the tow strap, could get hooked in pretty much anywhere. If that does happen and the boat is on its side, all of your weight is going to be on the hook and it's going to be quite difficult to get unhooked. And the problem here is, I don't want to scare you, but if you're in that position, there is a chance that the boat is going to invert, ending up upside down, and this is the worst possible place that you could be. So if you get hooked and you've got a quick release on your trapeze, you could just pull the quick release, hook comes off, and you'll be able to get free. Of course, the best thing to do is just to be aware that this is a danger. So if the boat is on its side, perhaps you found yourself hanging on to the beam at the top or the shroud or something, then best thing to do from this position is, rather than sliding down the boat like this, but just to make sure that you turn, and then you can slow down your descent into the water by grabbing hold of the boom, and then you won't get hooked on anything. Much better. So there we go. That is why it is so important to have a quick release on your trapeze hook. I don't want to put you off, but I think it is very important just to have this in mind. Of course, with some trapeze harnesses, it's not possible. So you just need to be even more mindful of the things that you could get hooked into. So just don't slide down the boat on your front if you capsize. That way you're much less likely to get hooked up.